Hello everyone! Today, I'll start with a very simple craft made from the cap of an ordinary acorn. I'm using a plastic bottle cap as a stand. So, place a drop of hot glue and attach the acorn cap. After the glue cools down, remove our craft. I paint it white. I think it could also be painted with nail polish, which might make it look even prettier. For the noodles, I'm using yellow thread. This is super easy. Everyone has thread at home, right? Now I'll make chopsticks out of toothpicks. That's really easy too. The main thing is not to lose them since they're so tiny. The doll ramen is ready. Enjoy your meal! Derpy the tiger is tired of eating alone, so he's staring sadly at his noodles. Poor thing has gotten so skinny. Hey, Fluffball, don't be sad. I'll figure something out. I found an old, worn-out kitty toy. Perfect base for a tigress. I cut off the extra bits and painted blue. The acrylic paint didn't stick well to the rubber, so I had to paint it in 3 layers. For the last layer, I used a sponge to create a textured surface. I draw big eyes. Just a little more and I shade them with orange and blend the edges. Then add a tiny pink nose and ears. That trademark Derpy smile won't leave anyone indifferent. Mini fangs are pretty tricky to paint, but if you have a very thin brush and patience, it'll turn out fine. Our tigress can't live without a manicure. I added eyelashes, but something still seemed missing. Ah, I got it! I sculpt a tail from air-dry clay. It makes her look much better. Let the tail dry, and then glue it onto the toy. Final paint touches, and the tigress is finished. Wow, what a fierce beauty we've created! Who is this wonderful stranger? Your eyes will light my way in the dark night. Oh, how cute he is! Would you like to try my special Korean ramen with me? With great pleasure, meow. How delightful it is to watch these cute little predators. Nom nom. The moment I saw you, I instantly knew you were the one. Will you be my wife? Oh, this is so unexpected. But yes! Time passed, and our heroes decided to start a family. Out of air-dry clay, let's sculpt some kittens. Oh, sorry, tiger cubs. A small oval body and a ball for the head. Don't forget to make the ears before the clay dries. The paws are so tiny that I'm afraid I might crush them while working. For such tiny little ones, you only need a tiny bit of clay. So you can make a whole bunch of them. Then comes a touching little tail. How cute! With a sharp stick, I make indentations for the eyes and mouth. Sorry for the blurry picture. It'll get better soon. 1, 2, 3. Leave the tiger cubs to dry for a while. Then add the finishing touches and the babies are ready. The Derpy family now has 3 new additions. I'm so happy for them. The proud father protects his family day and night. Oh, darling, they are so beautiful. Yes, dear. Every little one looks just like you. Oh, I almost forgot. Today, they have guests. Rumi came by to congratulate the young parents and play with the tiger cubs. Oh, they're just adorable. The tiger and tigress are so proud of their babies. Of course they are. A small black bottle cap will work perfectly. Also, any scrap cardboard will do. I trace a circle on the cardboard and cut it out. Looks not very pretty yet. Let's glue the cap to the center of the cardboard circle. Paint the brim of the hat with black acrylic paint. Once it's dry, the hat is ready to wear. Derpy, this stylish accessory is for you. But why? It's not tasty, and it smells like glue. Oh, poor Cruella. But don't cry. I know how to help you. Sorry, I'll have to remove the remains of your old hair. Don't worry, your new hair will be much more beautiful than before. Let's prepare the old doll's head for a new hairstyle. I cut violet knitting yarn into long strands. We braid a long braid. At the end of the braid, I weave it tighter so it narrows toward the tip. I cut off the thread that was holding the strands at the beginning. It's no longer needed. I make a neat knot and trim the excess. On the doll's head, I generously apply white glue all over. Then, I attach short threads across the head one by one until the whole head is covered. It's better not to rush and glue everything carefully. That's how I made this little cap. On top of it, I glue the long braid. Wow! Now you look like Rumi. Now it's time to make the outfit. For this, I'll use 2 small white balloons. I cut off the wider part of each balloon on both sides to make a skirt. For the second piece, I also need to make openings for the head and arms. I'm using an old, unneeded chain as a belt. Oh, I almost forgot about the stripes on the skirt, but I'm fixing that now. I paint them directly onto the doll with paint. I really like the result so far. Now it's time to adjust the makeup. With a very fine brush, I paint one iris brown and the other yellow. I also add the characteristic patterns on Rumi's body. The pink lightning bolts immediately show that she's not an ordinary girl, and her origin story holds many dark secrets. But despite her dark side, she fights for good. Keep it up, Rumi. The base is ready and already looks nice, but we still need to add details. Hey, Master! I need a jacket to complete my look. No problem. This jacket only takes a couple of minutes to make. Not too tight anywhere? Perfect. Then let's move on to decorating. With yellow paint, I create the imitation of golden ornaments. It's quite meticulous work, but the result is worth it. Rumi will shine in the spotlight. Just look at what a lovely little demon hunter she turned out to be. Our tiger is already here. I think you'll become the best of friends, even despite the broken flower pots. And with such a pet, Rumi will never feel lonely again. But it seems she still needs something else. I think a magical sword would be just right. For the sword, I'm using a wooden popsicle stick. With scissors, I trim off the extra length. Now it's time to paint the sword with blue acrylic on both sides. And the tip of the sword glows pink. For the sword handle, I'll need yellow and white threads. I wind up the right amount and glue the end of the thread with white glue. The hilt of the sword is shaped with hot glue. The final touch is the mysterious glowing runes on the blade. Without them, the weapon wouldn't stand a chance against hordes of demons. I think the sword is ready. Rumi, I have something for you. Wow! This sword is perfect for me. Now I'm invincible. In my hands, it feels alive and begins to shine. Incredible. With it, I feel great power and great responsibility. But wait, My stomach is growling. I think I'm really hungry. See you soon! Hey, Rumi, what about the sword?